Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a tour of the SimRig. We've been asked by a number of different people what it is that I use, and I thought I'd give a quick rundown as far as hardware, how I have my stream set up, recording, and the like. So we'll start off with the Fanatic equipment. So we're running the V2 Club Sport wheelbase, along with the V3 Club Sport pedals, and the sequential / 7-speed Club Sport shifter. Over here we have the e-brake by also Fanatic, and it plugs in. I don't have it installed right now, but I can quickly mount it into those two holes for when I'm running a dirt rally. It's just a nice quick disconnect. For the actual wheels, I actually have two of them. The first one is a McLaren GT3 rim, great lightweight rim, lots of convenient buttons. And then back here is my GT rim with the universal hub installed on it. Currently don't have it in, typically don't use it for iRacing just because the force feedback is a little too, it's different than a Seto, and this rim with the hub is a little bit heavy and it muffles it down for iRacing, so I like add a little bit more feel with the McLaren rim. For the rig itself, we are running a Ricmotech, modified Ricmotech DIY rig made out of mostly MDF. The seat, and this rig has been with me now for probably about 5 years now, since my early days with Forza 4, so with the club. So it's gone through a couple different modifications, but the base of it is still pretty much the same. The seat is a NRG Innovations hardshell seat. I've gone through, this is my third seat. The first one was a Craigslist Jeep seat. Next one was a seat off of eBay that was reclined, but I ended up breaking it. So I went with a permanent hardshell. It does slide forward and back, but the recline is set. Let's see, for speakers, we are running Logitech 5.1 surrounds. So I have my two lower speakers down there. My center mount is right behind the little tablet, which we'll talk about here in a minute. And then I'm running two rear channel speakers right by the rear headrest. Not very loud, just gives me enough volume to be able to hear the cars that are either on my left or right rear. For cameras, we are running trio of Logitech C920 or 922s. This is for the main display or over shoulder. We have the camera right there for the forward facing, and then obviously one down by my feet. For button boxes, we are running two Derek Spear Design button boxes that mount directly to the Club Sport wheelbase. Come in very handy. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of them mapped, primarily all for iRacing. There is a couple that I use for American Truck Simulator and now Assetto. The little tablets are in conjunction with JRT timing software for iRacing. It allows me to have my timing on the right, my dashboard to my center on the center. When I'm streaming, I'll have my text chat window and also text or chat health on the left side. Up on top, LG monitor is just a standard 27-inch 1080p monitor, but that's where I keep the complete timing. I have my track map for when I'm running NASCAR and I got damaged. I could keep track of where the pace car is at, and then my CPU performance. For monitors themselves, I'm running three LG 32-inch 144 Hz 1440p monitors. I just recently upgraded to those. They are not G-Sync certified, but they are G-Sync compatible. Have not had, with the new release of NVIDIA, have not had any issues with these monitors, and the price was considerably less than buying a G-Sync compatible monitor. Let's see. Also down on the rig, I have my Stream Deck, which allows me to control the stream settings, the different scenes. For audio, we're running a Razer Siren X monitor on a pole mount And I think, oh, and last but not least, we have a fourth monitor, or a fifth monitor down here, and this is connected to my stream PC. And we'll talk about that here in a second. But this is my stream PC, where I can actually control the stream settings and check the monitor, the performance of that PC. So we do have a 2 PC setup. The first PC, and both PCs are located right behind the rig. The first one is my sim rig. It's running a AMD Ryzen 7 2700X with 32 gigs of memory and a EVGA GeForce GTX 1080 FTW. And then right down here, as I affectionately refer to as Mini-Me, this is what I use to control the stream itself. And it's running a AMD Ryzen 5 1600X, so first gen, with a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti with 16 gigs of memory. So this is my primary PC that I use day in and day out. I only run the sim rig when I'm actually rendering the videos or I'm actually racing. It generates a lot of heat, so I typically don't use it unless I absolutely need to. And then finally, what the monitors are mounted on is a SimLabs 4-monitor mount, all out of extruded aluminum, out of 8020. I went with them after doing a lot of research and talking to a few people, and decided to not try to source the parts myself, but went with Streamlabs and had them send me their complete kit. Has all the nuts, bolts, brackets, everything that you need to install it. Did come from the Netherlands, so you do pay a little bit of a premium as far as for shipping is concerned, but the benefit of having everything that you need in one purchase, couldn't say enough, and it went together easily. Everything was pretty much cut to fit, so I didn't have to make any cuts for it, and it's rock solid. Absolutely love it, and still have plenty of adjustability into it. So anyways, that's the system. If you have any questions about anything that I've gone over, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be happy to help out in any way I can as far as offering advice or learning tips that I've gone through. But yeah, this has come a long way since my early days of Forza 4 on Xbox. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for coming out. Please consider giving us a like and a subscribe, and we will see you next time. Have a good day, everybody.